Rural India, a landscape where millions of small retail shops, known as Kirana stores, struggle daily to keep their shelves stocked. With over 10 million of these shops in rural areas, they're the lifeline of local economies. Yet, they face a harsh reality. Getting basic goods is a logistical nightmare. This isn't just about inconvenience. It's a massive economic bottleneck. Enter ElasticRun, the startup that's turning this challenge on its head. By creating a seamless, tech-driven network, they're not just delivering products. They're delivering hope to rural retailers across India. ElasticRun isn't just filling gaps, it's transforming the entire rural retail ecosystem. Today, we're breaking down how they're doing it and why their success is a blueprint for solving complex problems in underserved markets. Welcome to the AI Lib. Rural India is a land of paradoxes. On one hand, it's home to 10 million Kirana stores, the backbone of local commerce. On the other, it's plagued by a fractured distribution network that leaves these small retailers high and dry. Imagine Ravi, a Kirana store owner in a small town in Maharashtra. Every month, when his stock runs out, he's forced to close his shop for days, traveling 60 kilometers to the nearest city to restock. The cost? Thousands of rupees lost in sales, plus the expense of transportation. Ravi's struggle isn't unique. He's just one of millions of store owners facing the same predicament. The root of the problem lies in the broken fast-moving consumer goods, FMCG, distribution network. Unlike urban centers, where a store owner like Kishan can simply call up a local wholesaler for a quick delivery, rural store owners are often told to make the trip themselves to far-off cities. Why? The economics of supply and demand don't favor these isolated locations. Distributors find it uneconomical to send vehicles to remote villages for small orders, as the transportation costs alone can exceed the value of the goods being delivered. This situation creates a vicious cycle. Low demand due to unreliable supply, high fixed costs for setting up local warehouses, and a complete lack of delivery fleets willing to service these areas. The result? A broken rural distribution system where retailers either operate on razor-thin margins or, like Ravi, lose out entirely when their shelves go empty. But the problem isn't just about logistics, it's about opportunity. Out of the 12 million retail stores in India, 10 million are in rural areas. And while urban retail markets are growing at a modest 3 to 5% annually, the rural market is expanding at a staggering 15%. Despite this growth, these markets remain underserved, largely because no one has been willing or able to tackle the immense logistical challenges involved. Enter ElasticRun. The startup's founders, Sandeep Deshmukh, Kshitij Bansal, and Saurabh Nigam, recognized both the scale of the problem and the massive opportunity it presented. Growing up in a small town himself, Sandeep knew firsthand the struggles of rural retailers. His experience at DHL, where he met his future co-founders, gave him the logistical know-how to address these challenges. The trio realized that their unique blend of expertise positioned them perfectly to solve the rural distribution problem in India. So, what's ElasticRun's secret sauce? The company has taken a fresh approach to rural logistics, leveraging technology to create a flexible, on-demand network that bypasses the traditional asset-heavy model used by FMCG companies. Instead of investing in expensive warehouses, delivery vehicles, and full-time employees, ElasticRun partners with local retailers and logistics providers, transforming underutilized resources into a distributed network of micro-warehouses and delivery fleets. This innovative model not only reduces costs, but also ensures that products can reach even the most remote villages efficiently. ElasticRun operates within a dynamic and rapidly evolving market, India's vast and often underappreciated rural economy. This sector is home to more than 65% of the country's population, yet it remains underserved by traditional business models. The rural retail market, comprising over 10 million Kirana stores, is growing at a robust rate of 15% annually, far outpacing the 3 to 5% growth seen in urban areas. Despite this growth, rural retailers face significant challenges, primarily due to a fragmented supply chain that struggles to reach remote locations with low and unpredictable demand. The FMCG sector, which ElasticRun primarily serves, is particularly crucial in this context. FMCG products are essential daily items, from food and beverages to personal care products, and they account for a significant portion of the expenditure in rural households. However, the traditional FMCG distribution networks, which rely heavily on large warehouses, own delivery fleets, and extensive real estate, are ill-suited for the dispersed and low-density rural landscape. This inefficiency leaves a gap that ElasticRun has successfully exploited by offering a tech-enabled, asset-light model that enhances reach while reducing costs. As ElasticRun expands, it's not only tapping into the enormous potential of the rural FMCG market, but also setting the stage for broader disruptions. The company's flexible network model can easily be adapted to serve other sectors, including e-commerce and financial services, which are also beginning to recognize the untapped potential of rural India. With increasing smartphone penetration and improving digital infrastructure, the rural market is becoming more accessible, and companies like ElasticRun are at the forefront of this transformation. By positioning itself as a bridge between urban suppliers and rural consumers, ElasticRun is not just participating in the rural economy, but is actively shaping its future. The story of ElasticRun begins with three professionals from diverse backgrounds who found a common passion in solving India's last-mile logistics challenges. Sandeep Deshmukh, who grew up in Buldana, a small town in Maharashtra, was no stranger to the struggles of rural retail. His early exposure to the difficulties faced by small retailers in accessing products that urban consumers take for granted left a lasting impression on him. This experience would later become the driving force behind ElasticRun. After completing his education, Sandeep landed his first job at DHL, one of the world's leading logistics companies. It was here that he met Kshitiz Bansal and Saurabh Nigam, both of whom shared his passion for logistics and technology. The three of them quickly bonded over their mutual interest in addressing the inefficiencies in India's supply chain, particularly in rural areas. Despite working at different companies after their stint at DHL, the trio remained in close contact, often discussing the potential to solve India's rural distribution challenges. By 2016, they decided it was time to take the plunge. The rural market's rapid growth, 15% annually, compared to just 3 to 5% in urban areas, was a clear signal that the time was right to disrupt the status quo. Their combined experience in logistics, technology, and business strategy made them ideally suited to tackle this challenge. The initial idea was straightforward: create a platform that could connect rural retailers directly with FMCG companies, bypassing the traditional distribution networks that were failing them. However, the execution was anything but simple. The founders knew they couldn't just replicate the existing urban-centric models. They needed a solution that was tailored to the unique challenges of rural India: vast distances, low population density, and limited infrastructure. Their solution? A technology-driven platform that leverages the existing resources in rural areas rather than trying to build new infrastructure from scratch. ElasticRun's model is built on partnerships, both with local retailers, who provide space for micro-warehouses, and with local logistics companies, who offer their services on an on-demand basis. This approach allows ElasticRun to operate with minimal fixed costs while still providing reliable, efficient service to even the most remote locations. By using technology to coordinate these partnerships, ElasticRun has been able to create a scalable, flexible network that can adapt to the unique demands of rural India. The company's platform enables retailers to place orders through a simple mobile app, which then coordinates the delivery of those orders using the nearest available resources. This not only ensures that products reach their destination quickly and efficiently, but also helps local businesses by providing them with a steady stream of work. In the years since its founding, ElasticRun has grown rapidly, expanding its network to cover over 120,000 villages and reaching more than 600,000 Kirana stores. The company's success has attracted significant attention from investors, with ElasticRun achieving unicorn status in a relatively short period. But the journey is far from over. As the founders continue to refine and expand their model, they are setting their sights on even greater challenges, including expanding into new markets and offering additional services to their growing network of partners. At the heart of ElasticRun's success is its innovative business model, which flips the traditional approach to distribution on its head. Instead of building an asset-heavy network of warehouses and delivery vehicles, ElasticRun relies on a decentralized, technology-driven platform that taps into existing resources in rural areas. This model not only reduces costs, but also allows the company to scale rapidly, reaching even the most remote locations with minimal investment. So, how does it work? The key lies in ElasticRun's ability to leverage underutilized assets in rural areas. The company partners with local Kirana store owners who have extra space in their shops. This space is then used as a mini warehouse, allowing ElasticRun to store products closer to the point of sale. This decentralized network of micro-warehouses reduces the need for long-distance transportation, cutting down on costs and ensuring that products can be delivered quickly and efficiently. But ElasticRun doesn't stop there. The company also partners with local logistics providers who have vehicles and delivery personnel that are often underutilized. By working with these providers on an on-demand basis, ElasticRun can offer a flexible delivery service without the need for a large, dedicated fleet of vehicles. This approach not only reduces the company's fixed costs, but also provides local businesses with additional revenue streams. ElasticRun's technology platform is the glue that holds this network together. The platform coordinates the movement of goods from FMCG companies to rural retailers, optimizing routes and ensuring that deliveries are made as efficiently as possible. Retailers can place orders through a simple mobile app, which then triggers the logistics network to fulfill those orders. The platform also provides real-time visibility into inventory levels, enabling ElasticRun to manage its micro-warehouses effectively and minimize stockouts. One of the most significant advantages of this model is its scalability. Because ElasticRun doesn't need to invest in expensive infrastructure, it can rapidly expand its network to cover new areas. This has allowed the company to grow at an impressive rate, reaching over 600,000 Kirana stores in just a few years. The flexibility of the model also means that ElasticRun can easily adapt to changing market conditions, whether that means expanding into new regions or offering new services to its partners. Another critical aspect of ElasticRun's business model is its focus on collaboration rather than competition. Unlike other B2B platforms like Udon and Geomart, which aim to cut out the middlemen and deal directly with retailers, ElasticRun works with existing distributors and wholesalers. By expanding the reach of these distributors into areas they previously couldn't service, ElasticRun creates a win-win situation for everyone involved. FMCG companies get access to new markets, distributors increase their sales, and retailers get the products they need without having to travel to distant cities. This collaborative approach has not only helped ElasticRun build strong relationships with its partners, but has also allowed the company to operate in a space where it faces little direct competition. While other players in the B2B commerce market focus on urban areas, ElasticRun has carved out a niche for itself in rural India, where the challenges are greater, but so are the opportunities. As ElasticRun continues to grow, the company is exploring new ways to leverage its network. One area of focus is e-commerce. By partnering with platforms like Flipkart and Meesho, ElasticRun is helping these companies reach rural consumers who were previously out of their reach. This not only expands the market for e-commerce, but also provides rural retailers with access to a broader range of products, further strengthening their businesses. Another promising avenue is data. With its extensive network of retailers and its deep insights into their purchasing habits, ElasticRun is sitting on a goldmine of information that could be invaluable to FMCG companies. By offering data analytics services, ElasticRun can help these companies optimize their product offerings and tailor their marketing strategies to better meet the needs of rural consumers. In summary, ElasticRun's business model is a masterclass in innovation and adaptability. By leveraging underutilized assets, embracing technology, and focusing on collaboration, the company has created a scalable, flexible network that is transforming rural retail in India. As ElasticRun continues to expand and evolve, it's clear that this is just the beginning of what promises to be an exciting journey. ElasticRun's journey from a promising startup to a successful unicorn is not just about growth, it's also about sustainability. Unlike many tech-driven companies that burn through cash in pursuit of market share, ElasticRun has always had a clear path towards profitability. This focus on building a sustainable business is what sets ElasticRun apart from many of its peers in the B2B commerce space. One of the key drivers of ElasticRun's profitability is its low-cost, asset-light business model. By partnering with local retailers and logistics providers, ElasticRun avoids the massive capital expenditures associated with building and maintaining a traditional distribution network. This not only keeps costs low, but also allows the company to scale quickly without the need for significant upfront investment. But ElasticRun's path to profitability isn't just about cost-cutting. It's also about maximizing revenue opportunities. The company has been strategic in expanding its services beyond just logistics, leveraging its extensive network to offer a range of value-added services to its partners. One of the most exciting developments in this area is ElasticRun's partnership with e-commerce companies like Flipkart and Meesho. By providing last-mile delivery services to these platforms, ElasticRun is enabling them to reach rural consumers who were previously inaccessible. This not only opens up new markets for e-commerce, but also provides ElasticRun with a valuable new revenue stream. And because ElasticRun's network is already in place, the incremental cost of providing these services is relatively low, making this a highly profitable venture. ElasticRun is also generating revenue by monetizing the data it collects from its extensive network of rural retailers. With insights into the purchasing habits of over 600,000 Kirana stores, ElasticRun is in a unique position to help FMCG companies optimize their product offerings and marketing strategies. By charging these companies for access to its data, ElasticRun is creating another high-margin revenue stream that further strengthens its financial position. In addition to these revenue-generating initiatives, ElasticRun has also implemented several cost control measures that have contributed to its profitability. One of the most significant is the company's zero-credit policy. Unlike many traditional distributors who allow retailers to purchase goods on credit, ElasticRun requires payment at the time of delivery. This not only improves cash flow but also reduces the risk of bad debts, which can be a significant drain on profitability. ElasticRun's focus on profitability is paying off. In FY23, the company's revenue increased by 25%, and according to its CEO, ElasticRun is on track to become profitable in the near future. This is in stark contrast to some of its competitors, like Udon, which are still struggling with heavy losses despite focusing on more lucrative urban markets. But ElasticRun isn't resting on its laurels. The company is constantly looking for new ways to improve efficiency and reduce costs. One area of focus is technology. ElasticRun is investing heavily in artificial intelligence and machine learning to optimize its logistics network, reduce waste, and improve service levels. By automating more of its operations, ElasticRun hopes to further reduce its cost base while continuing to provide high-quality service to its partners. Another area of focus is expanding its range of services. ElasticRun is exploring opportunities to offer financial services to its network of retailers, such as microloans and insurance products. By partnering with non-banking financial companies, NBFCs, and banks, ElasticRun can offer these services without taking on the credit risk itself. This not only provides another revenue stream but also strengthens the company's relationship with its retail partners, making them more loyal and less likely to switch to a competitor. In conclusion, ElasticRun's move towards profitability is a testament to the strength of its business model and the strategic vision of its founders. By focusing on cost control, revenue diversification, and continuous improvement, ElasticRun is well-positioned to not only sustain its growth, but also to thrive in the competitive world of B2B commerce. As the company continues to innovate and expand, it will be fascinating to see how it evolves and what new opportunities it will seize in the future. The story of ElasticRun is rich with lessons for aspiring entrepreneurs, business strategists, and anyone interested in the transformative power of technology. As we reflect on the company's journey, several key takeaways emerge that can serve as guiding principles for building a successful and sustainable business. First and foremost, ElasticRun's success underscores the importance of solving a real, pressing problem. The challenges faced by rural retailers in India were not new, but they were largely ignored by existing players in the market. By choosing to address this complex issue, ElasticRun not only filled a significant gap in the market, but also built a business with a strong moat, one that is difficult for competitors to penetrate. This is a crucial lesson for entrepreneurs. Tackling a tough problem can set your business apart and create a competitive advantage that is hard to replicate. Another critical lesson from ElasticRun's story is the power of leveraging existing resources. Rather than investing in expensive infrastructure, ElasticRun opted to partner with local retailers and logistics providers, turning underutilized assets into a flexible, scalable network. This asset-light model not only reduced costs, but also allowed the company to scale rapidly and adapt to the unique challenges of rural India. For businesses operating in resource-constrained environments, this approach offers a valuable blueprint for maximizing impact while minimizing investment. ElasticRun's focus on technology is another key learning. The company's platform, which coordinates orders, deliveries, and inventory management, is the backbone of its operations. By automating these processes and optimizing logistics through data-driven insights, ElasticRun has been able to operate with a level of efficiency that would be impossible using traditional methods. This highlights the importance of integrating technology into the core of your business model, particularly in industries where efficiency and scalability are critical to success. The company's collaborative approach also offers valuable insights. Unlike many startups that seek to disrupt existing industries by displacing incumbents, ElasticRun chose to work with existing players, including FMCG distributors and local logistics providers. This not only helped the company build strong relationships with its partners, but also allowed it to expand its reach without facing significant resistance from established players. Collaboration, rather than competition, can be a powerful strategy for growth, especially in industries with entrenched interests. Finally, ElasticRun's journey towards profitability is a lesson in the importance of financial discipline. While many startups focus solely on growth, often at the expense of profitability, ElasticRun has always kept a close eye on its bottom line. By maintaining a low-cost, asset-light model, implementing a zero-credit policy, and diversifying its revenue streams, the company has built a sustainable business that is well-positioned for long-term success. For entrepreneurs, this serves as a reminder that profitability should be a key consideration from the outset, not an afterthought. In conclusion, the story of ElasticRun is a testament to the power of innovation, collaboration, and strategic thinking. By addressing a real problem, leveraging existing resources, embracing technology, and maintaining financial discipline, ElasticRun has built a business that is not only successful but also sustainable. As the company continues to grow and evolve, it will undoubtedly provide even more valuable lessons for those looking to make their mark in the world of business. So, what do you think? Could ElasticRun's model be the blueprint for solving other logistical challenges across the globe? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Check out the videos appearing on your screen right now for more insights and stories from the world of technology. This is the AI Lib. Stay tuned.